Hi, today I wanted to talk to all of you CEOs and entrepreneurs who not only want to survive but thrive in the current, obviously not very easy environment. And I want to talk to you about personal branding, about CEO's personal branding, and most importantly about 7 mistakes that you as a CEO can do in your personal branding, which really damages your opportunities and perhaps helps your competitors stand out and get more business. So the first thing is thinking that you as a CEO of the company don't need a personal brand, because the truth is that all of us already have a personal brand, but having it and owning it is not the same thing. So the second very big mistake is that a lot of CEOs are not really owning their personal brand. They just let it happen. They don't understand how their personal brand is different from everybody else. What is their personal brand DNA? What are their strengths and values that their ideal audience could relate to? And they don't really know, nor do they participate in the discussion about their own personal brand. Third mistake that you can do in your personal branding is not being present on social media, because nowadays, if you are not visible on social media, if your customers are using this channel and they don't see you, you don't really exist. And social media nowadays gives each and every one of us a free platform to share our message, to share our unique, authentic story, and reach out to our ideal audience. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Mistake number 4. Quite often, CEOs of big corporations or business owners are not developing their own personal brand aside of the corporate brand, thinking that if you have already a strong corporate brand, you don't need a personal brand. But in reality, strong personal brand of the CEO is really what helps the company stand out. It's really what gains trust from the customers. It's what gains trust from investors, and it's really what helps to get the most important message about the company to the audience, because you as a CEO with a strong personal brand can talk to the hearts of your audience, and they can relate to your message, they can relate to your values. Mistake number 5, not owning your digital personal brand. You, as a CEO of a company or business owner, might have a very strong personal brand in the physical world, and perhaps for quite many years it has worked very well for you. But I believe that you already understand yourself that nowadays the world is rapidly changing, and if you are not present in internet, if you are not visible, you might not exist to your potential customers, to your potential investors, to your potential partners. So it is very important to take a true ownership of your digital personal brand and make sure that it reflects your authentic physical brand, and that it really helps you to stand out. It really gives you possibilities and opportunities and not work against you. Mistake number 6, thinking that you can fully outsource your personal brand. The thing is that personal branding is not about sharing posts under your name. Posts under your name really have to create image of you as a thought leader, and nobody can do that for you. So you have to make sure that there is a very clear personal branding strategy in place of you, that it is in alignment with your general company's communication strategy, that your teams, your supporting team actually know about your values, about your why, about your strengths and the topics of interest. And you really have to take time to give enough of input for your team to work with the knowledge that you have in your head. And you might want to play with different formats. You might give an interview to your copywriter, you might write a draft article and then let the copywriter fine-tune that, or perhaps you prefer video and then it's even easier to really get on camera all of your knowledge and expertise. And final mistake number 7. Already today, a lot of CEOs and owners of the companies understand that personal brand is important, but they are just thinking about the audience outside of their companies. So they are trying to create a personal brand that would appeal to the, for example, to investors or to potential partners and customers, forgetting about the most important target audience that any business has, their own employees. And strong personal brand, if done correctly, can help not only to attract new potential employees, but also to increase levels of satisfaction and happiness of your existing employees. How? Because the more you show yourself on social media, the more you share your own perspective, your personal brand DNA, your strengths and values and your stories, the easier it becomes for your employees to actually relate to you, to start liking you and start trusting you. Because subconsciously, the more we see a person, the more we start to like and trust. Hi, my name is Olesija Saue. I'm business strategist at multiple awards-winning social media agency, personal branding expert, and co-author of a book on personal branding, The Brand Named You. I'm also an entrepreneur with over 20 years of experience and former CEO of Forbes Estonia. Trust me when I tell you that in today's environment, more than ever, personal brand of CEO and owner of the company is the biggest competitive advantage that can help you stand out from the competition and truly amplify your business results. So if you want to gain an advantage that no one can copy, I suggest that you start thinking, what am I doing to make the most of my personal brand? And try to avoid the mistakes that we were talking about in this video. In order to start, please download a free audit in the comments below and really have a look at what you are doing with your personal brand. Have an awesome day. Bye.